What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Essential Badass and welcome to Zombie Army Trilogy, a game designed by the developers of Sniper Elite 3. This game is honestly well done. Like, the horror aspect of the game is amazing, the level design. Right here, this is me, look, try to take this juggernaut zombie out. He was following me for a second, then he decided to about turn and leave me alone. Clearly was scared in case he joined his friends with their heads off. But honestly, the game, playing through the campaign, like the main story is Hitler's losing World War II, and like the Soviets, the Americans, the British, and the Canadians and all that are closing in on Berlin. Hitler's in his secure bunker, and he's saying, one of his generals, and he's saying, we need to, one of his generals said to him, we need to retreat and surrender, my Führer, but Hitler being very stubborn, when the fatherland will not surrender, and shoots the general in the face, which wasn't pleasant. And then he sits down to his other generals and says, we initiate Plan Z. But what I'm gathering is Plan Z is a cult ritual or satanic ritual to bring up the resurrect zombies of the Nazi army and probably try and win Hitler the war and see if that will win him the war. But honestly, the game is well done. The narrator for the voice acting is, the narrator for in between the missions is really well done. The game level design is quite good. There's actually some moments the zombies can actually speak. You hear them speaking in a mad demonic voice. You know what? That was really well done. I think, and the zombie, the enemy types are amazing. They're really hard to get, especially the snipers. The Juggernaut is quite hard. He consumes most of your ammo, as most Juggernauts do. But when you're in a situation where there's a lot of zombies and you're fighting this Juggernaut, like I'm in the situation of doing right now, it is really hard to do. It is honestly, it is easy, but obviously you want to take him out and you want to focus on him because he can actually shoot an MG42 at you, so you really want to take him out first. And all the rest of the zombies are pretty much cannon fodder, which makes me need to move position every 5 minutes or so. But honestly, the game is really well done, level design. You actually this is outside of, I can't really recall this mission off by heart, but I think this is the Berlin Library or something like that. Level design really good, and when you're in the dark, dank buildings, when you're running through the buildings, you actually it's really eerie. Right here, this is before I ran into the Juggernauts. I met a few suicide zombies. These guys are the type, you can already guess what suicide zombies are. He's running towards me right now. They carry a live stick grenade and they explode right next to you. They actually throw it in their mouth and explode. Story-wise, the game is the story is quite good. I really look forward to the rest of the campaign. I'm halfway through it, I'd say. I know I'm terrible for that, but I really wanted to make a video on this because the game, I really enjoyed this game. I don't know, it's just World War II zombies seem like a really, really good thing. I'm no knocking anything else, but I'm just saying, World War II and zombies are quite a good thing because some of this stuff could be believable. Obviously the zombies aren't, but Hitler being desperate to win World War II, he tries anything, as it is in most documentaries. He planned to try everything and anything to win the war. So I'd probably believe this was probably one of his plans before he blew his brains out. But honestly, this was my second attempt on this level. The first time I played this mission, oh my god, I got a fright. This is it here. I'm sitting aiming at the door, I'm wondering, is there zombies behind the door? Because I can hear them in my headset and I think they're outside. And I go, nah, I think they're outside. Open the door, tear, whopping amount of them. I toss a wee stick grenade to try and save my life, so I don't have to consume all of my ammo. But most of them out, a little crawler was desperate to eat my flesh, so I sprayed him with the MP44. But honestly, you can honestly try to start again. But But honestly, look, the game is really well done, mechanic wise. Brilliant. The bullet camera is as good as always. Makes you feel like you're playing like Sniper Elite 3 or something. Only way you feel like you're playing like a expansion pack than a real game. Like, you feel like this is like a little horde mode that they add into Sniper Elite 3. But having it been a full-blown new IP of its own, it's really well done. But honestly, this is what this game. Look, I'd say, look, if Treyarch made like, something like this, like, no, like, a Zombie Army copy. I mean, look, from like World at War Zombies, like the actual storyline of that, you make that like a campaign and stuff like that. That'd be quite. Well, I'd like to play something like that because, like, I loved World at War Zombies, and this game just takes me back to playing Natch there on Toten and getting my ass beat off zombies for hours and hours. But there's actual moments in this game where, like, you need to stand your ground and, like, fend off the zombies. Right now I'm fending them off so I can, like, take the truck to the next mission. And, like, the fog here makes the area look more, like, intense. Where like, I think there was a part in the campaign I played where, like, that fog descends and it becomes a barrier, and like, you can't, like, go in through the fog, so you're really in this, like, kind of small space. Right here he tried to take a wee bit of a swing at me, I kicked his head in, quite literally. But honestly, look, it's those little tight, compact spaces that really make this more intense, because you're sitting with a sniper rifle in the scope and you don't know if there's a zombie next to you, behind you, or whatever. Because the zombies in this game actually are, like, content to, like, sneak up behind you. Some will spawn behind you if you're, I think it's if you're sitting too long or something like that. And then there's a mission, I think it's in that church, there's a mission where you have to fight, like, a mini boss, the occult general, and, look, you have nowhere else to go, and, look, he spawns in a lot of zombies, one of the juggernauts, and you're in this, like, tight space. What are these zombies? Oh, it was really hard. It took me a few attempts to it. This was the first time I met one of the juggernauts. I was wondering at first, what is that? Like, is that like a runner or something? But when I realised, oh, it's just a regular juggernaut zombie with an MG42 to blow my brains out. For some reason it glitched out and put me in the pause menu where I was recording this. I think it's just the way, look, it was, I don't know, probably a wee glitch or something I did with my Xbox. But other than that, I'd say the game is really well done. I've probably praised this game for about half an hour. Just like, I'll usually watch this video and just see, oh my god, there's Essential Badass rambling on how good a game is. But honestly, if you don't believe me, please, look, pick up the game yourself. It is really well made. Well, right here, this is me getting the... Oh, maybe no. I must have edited that part. But honestly, look, this part here, oh, this part was really funny for me. I think this was in, like, some sort of the V2 rocket production factory or something like that. I'm not actually 100%. I was running around, like, obviously getting through the mission. And then I saw this, I saw a shadow there, and I'm like, what is that? Then I looked through the scope, this zombie's banging on this V2 rocket, it blows them across the room. I found that to be really hilarious. The same, like, kind of mechanics are there for Sniper Elite. You can set up traps, like these trip mines here. These are really good for, like, mass numbers like this. You can set your landmines down to deal with them as well. Throw dynamite, shoot the dynamite to explode it. The game is honestly really well done. Hats off to the developers for the 18th time in this video. But honestly, this game I'd play for hours and hours on end. I really do, ladies and gentlemen. And this wee bit here, like, you can, like, there's actually also points where my shot is completely off. I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I want to thank you guys for the support in the videos for 13 subscribers. I know it's a bit stupid, but thank you for the support anyway. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you guys next